Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, man, we got an article by Bleacher Report titled "The Perfect Offseason Trade Target for Every Single NBA Team." Here, so we're gonna go through every single one of these and see if this is like not only like a realistic person for this person or for this team to go after, but also if it's even a good fit in the first place, right, man? So if you guys don't mind dropping the like on the video, of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and yeah, let me know in the comment section below who is one realistic target, the perfect guy that you want your favorite team to go after. As a Piston fan, I gotta think, maybe a time machine and bring Michael Jordan, in that time machine out of retirement and stuff would probably be the best option I could think of right here. So let's go ahead and get going on this. First one we have is Marcus Smart to the Atlanta Hawks. Yes, love everything about this. Secondary prime handler Trae Young brings the defense, can still knock down the three-point shot, just compliments him 1,000,000,000%. Can really be that glue guy to this team to help them win a championship, assuming they don't win one this season, which right now, based off how the playoffs are going, it seems like the healthiest team's going to win it all, man, and right now that would be the Hawks. Although they don't have DeAndre Hunter, so I guess that's actually kind of the big deal. But they got, good replacements for him at the moment anyway. Next up, we got the Boston Celtics with Jonas Valanciunas. Very underrated center, more of a traditional type of guy. I think he can kind of shoot the three a little bit, but I actually kind of like it. Brings him a little rebounding, a little offense. Won't take shots away from Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. It's not a bad little idea. I kind of like that for a trade target. Next up, we got Chris Boucher to the Brooklyn Nets. So I don't think the Raptors are going to get rid of him, but Chris Boucher is decent. I think he's a decent shot blocker. Obviously can score a little bit and stuff. They need to figure out the center position on the Nets, so I guess Chris Boucher is an option. I just don't think he's leaving the Raptors, and I don't see why they get rid of him. Next up, we got, he's 28 already? I feel like I say that every single time, man. He finished third in NBA in blocks. Yeah, even higher than defensive player than Rudy Gobert. We got Charlotte Hornets, Mitchell Robinson. I would love Mitchell Robinson on the Hornets. Once again, I don't see why the Knicks get rid of him, but as far as just having that solid foundation center that I always say is Rudy Gobert with offense, which is, he would just really just grow nicely with that Hornets team, man. I love the idea of him over there. I just don't really know what it takes to get it done. Maybe unless the Knicks want to take on Miles Bridges, Malik Monk, guys like that, then maybe you can have something kind of work out that way. Next up, we got Lonzo Ball to the Chicago Bulls. I feel like Lonzo Ball fits on a lot of teams, but the Chicago Bulls definitely a great choice. Him running a transition with Zach LaVine. Not a guy that really needs the basketball all too much to still, influence the box score. But when it comes down to it, man, plays defense, can run transition, rebound, all that stuff, man. Be perfect next to Zach LaVine, and Patrick Williams, of course. Love the idea of Lonzo on the Bulls. So far, these all have been pretty good, I would say. Next up, we got, Luke Kennard, man, he could take over, guys. I will say they are looking for their LeBron James replacement, man. Finally, it could come, in the form of Luke Kennard, that three-point shot and everything. Now, I will say they'll probably have to get rid of Colin Sexton to get him, man, but this is a great replacement, man. Hey, Luke Kennard, man, love to see him, man. Cavs were the NBA's worst three-point shooting team this season at 33%. This man shot about 47,000%, actually 44.6%. Ohio native, of course. Yup, definitely, man. We got CJ McCollum to the Dallas Mavericks. I don't think it's a bad idea. I was actually talking about it in a video before on the main channel, Crispy Flakes, about the idea of swapping CJ and Kristaps, just because, it gives two teams, something different as, secondary guys. CJ would be the secondary to Luka, and then Kristaps to Damian Lillard. Could be a little interesting, but, I don't really think it makes the Portland Trail Blazers that much of a better team. Although I do think CJ makes the Dallas Mavericks a better team, so it would be good for them at least. Next up, we got Malcolm Brogdon to the Denver Nuggets. Yeah, I would love him as a shooting guard. Playing alongside Jamal Murray. Both guys are kind of like those combo guard type of players that can play on ball or off ball. Would work nicely just playing off of Jokic. Very smart players. So yeah, definitely makes a lot of sense having him over on the Denver Nuggets. Next up, we got Cam Reddish to the Detroit Pistons. I'd be all for it. The Pistons have done a pretty good job of just taking guys that, people didn't think was going to be all that much and made them look better. Now, I guess the result was having, the worst record in the NBA, but, Jeremy Grant, obviously, and Diallo looked really solid for the Pistons. Josh Jackson, Dennis Smith wasn't all that great, man. But Cam Reddish would be given a good opportunity here, so I actually really like that. Probably as a bench role, though. He would probably actually take Josh Jackson's minutes, I would have to imagine. Next up, we have Christian Wood to the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, he just fits in what they do offensively. analytically speaking, dunks the basketball, shoots threes, would work nice alongside Draymond. I do like that fit. Plus, he wants to play for contender. Here we got Houston Rockets, James Wiseman. So, yeah, that'd be probably a straight-up swap, right? Christian Wood for James Wiseman. Now, I don't know if Warrior fans would like that just because, like, Wiseman was, like, a top pick in the draft and Christian Wood was not. But Christian Wood is a beast when he's playing, man, and this would work nicely for the Houston Rockets to rebuild with. Okay. We got Indiana Pacers, Gordon Hayward. They were interested in him before, and the Celtics ended up saying no to a trade, which they should have said yes to. But he's on the Hornets now. I could see something, along the lines of, like, Jeremy Lamb and I guess Myles Turner for Gordon Hayward. I don't know if I love that trade for the Pacers, but I do like it, Myles Turner being the center for the Charlotte Hornets. So, okay. Here we got DeMar DeRozan to the Clippers. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. What makes like a guy like Nicholas Batum work on the Clippers is that you want the ball in Paul George or Kawhi Leonard's hands at all times. DeMar DeRozan though is like, and like Batum can like play off ball and stuff. DeMar DeRozan, he cannot really play off ball. He doesn't have the 3-point shot. I guess yes, he can slash to the basket, but a lot of his type of plays are like working in the post, doing isolation in the mid-range game. It would just be, it would really be like an awkward fit. I do not like this one at all, man. Although he's a pretty good playmaker, so I guess you got that going for you. Next up, we got Russell Westbrook to the Lakers. Yeah, I mean, we all know Russ can drop them triple-doubles. It would be interesting just because, like, with AD's injury history and LeBron getting older, it would be nice to have a guy like Russell on the team where if one of those other guys is out, like Russell can step up to the plate and become the big stat guy. So the only issue I have with this is when everybody's healthy. I don't really know if I like Russell next to LeBron James, but it'd be fun to watch. I would definitely watch those basketball games. Here we got Sabonis to the Memphis Grizzlies. I suppose, I mean, what I think needs to happen is, Jaren Jackson needs to play center. Valanciunas needs to be traded, and they need to go more like small ball at the power forward spot. I guess the bonus next to Jaren Jackson could work, but I would actually prefer that team to go for like a TJ Warren or somebody like that, man. Just get a little bit quicker out there with John Ray. In my opinion, Sabonis is more of like a half-court offense type of player, so yeah, I want to speed that team up. I don't want to slow them down. Next up, we got Bradley Beal to the Miami Heat. I mean, yeah, a team that liked scoring in the playoffs. That was a big reason that, they got blown out by the Milwaukee Bucks. They just didn't really have that go-to guy. I mean, once Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, if they're not playing great, if Tyler Hero was inefficient, then they didn't really have another go-to scorer, man. Bradley Beal definitely takes care of that. All right, here we have DeLon Wright to the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, DeLon Wright is just like a 10-point, 5-rebound, 5-assist type of player. Just a good role player. I'm sure the Bucks could use some more of them. Pascal Siakam, the Timberwolves. I actually really like this, man. I feel like Pascal would be the perfect player next to Cat because while Pascal brings the experience of like winning a championship, I don't like him as number one option. But like Cat can still put up like the number one option stuff, but Pascal can still be like the leader, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, man. I do like it. I just don't know what trade gets it done because they don't have their draft pick. I think the Warriors have it or something, or it's like top 3 protecting. I don't think you're trading a top 3 pick for Pascal. So I do like the move though. I just don't think there's a trade available. All right, next we have New Orleans Pelicans, Myles Turner. I've been saying this for about 2 seasons now, man. Literally the perfect guy next to Zion. But does anybody want to listen to Crispy? Nope, they don't, man. They don't. They just go out there and sign or trade for Steven Adams. Should be Myles Turner on that team. Next up, we got Zach LaVine to the Knicks. I mean, yes, it'd be a nice fit. It's just like, I'm kind of cool with like Emmanuel quickly, and I'd be cooler with them like using some of that money towards like other guys or going for like a superstar in 2022. He fits. Definitely fits. Just don't know if it's the optimal choice. Next up, we got Colin Sexton to the OKC Thunder. Yo, him next to Shea would actually be kind of nice. Hey, I actually kind of like that idea, bro. And they got $1 billion draft picks to get it done. I could actually see this happening, man. That's a pretty good idea. All right, here we got Jared Culver to the Magic. Yeah, I mean, that's the team in a rebuild right now. Jared Culver, as far as the depth chart of the Timberwolves, it's just like the opportunity is just not there. Definitely have an opportunity on the Magic to play, man. So, yes, I like that a lot. Maybe for Bamba. Do like Bamba next to Cat. Be interesting. Here we got Damian Lillard, the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, based off how Ben Simmons is playing and shooting free throws, I feel like it's lowering his trade value a little bit. So I don't think, because that would have to be the trade, right? It have to be Ben Simmons for Damian Lillard. But the Sixers need to toss some more stuff too. They have to toss in a lot, man. Like Damian Lillard next to Joel Embiid, though. Whoo! Love to see it. Here we got Phoenix Suns, Jeremy Grant, leave us alone. Portland Trailblazers, Draymond Green. They've been saying that for a while. I mean, maybe a few seasons ago, you know, he does help with them defensively and stuff, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I like Draymond next to, like, Nurkic. It's interesting, I guess. I know Damian wants him there, so maybe for chemistry reasons you do it. Here we have Robert Covington to the Sacramento Kings. They got so many forwards on that team as is, so, but hey, I guess another one doesn't hurt, right? Like him, Harrison Barnes, I guess that's a nice little front court. Here we got Kristaps to the Spurs. Could be a nice little low-key move. I do think the Spurs are like in like a weird semi type of rebuild type of thing. Kristaps could definitely speed that up if the trade's right. We got Mo Bamba to the Raptors. Yeah, they need a center, so I mean they have Boucher, but I do like Boucher more as like a 6-man anyway. So okay, Mo Bamba definitely works there. We got Larry Nance to the Jazz. Okay. And then we got Terrence Ross to the Washington Wizards, giving us more offense, I guess, man. So that's all we have here, guys, for today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. What do you think about these trade targets? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.